Oh, we are here showing you some easy things that you can make this summer, all involved around one of my favorite foods, bread.
Already chowing down. Rob Roberts from Breadsmith, is here to show us some great snacks. Also, if you want to head up to the lakes, maybe tailgating, whatever, the sandwich may not last very long. Welcome to the show, man. It's good to have you here.
Thank you. Really appreciate being here.
How many feet long is that sandwich? A 3-foot sandwich?
No, a little bit over 2 feet long.
Really? That's it?
Wait till we unveil it. It's so delicious.
I know.
Why not unveil it? Want to know what I brought today?
Yes. So let's talk about this, because these are some different things that people could make even right here at home. Let's start with what Chris is doing.
Look at that.
Well, this is an antipasti baguette sandwich. You can make it out of a baguette. You cut off the top or do it as a hinge. I hinged it so it would open up. Scoop out some of the inside so you create a well. I took the goat cheese. I used a flavored goat cheese. I smeared along the bottom because it helps keep the moisture from going into it. Then I layered it with, I had chopped artichoke hearts. I had chopped red pepper. I have arugula, and I also have Genoa salami. Ooh. If you want to use like a smoked turkey or something else, you can. The Breadsmith, there's a website. Our website has a recipe on it. It's a really simple thing. You prepare this the night before. You roll it up in foil. So now when you're ready the next day, you just take it and you just cut off a section.
Watch your fingers.
I've done this before, Christy.
I know, but I just get so nervous.
Look at that.
That looks incredible.
Here, Christy, you're our official food taster, aren't you?
I'm also the displayer. I'll be the Vanna for a second.
Are you gonna give us the taste
before we
test
do the
here?
taste testing?
So you can see.
Oh, look how many layers. Look at that.
That looks just fantastic.
Things you can buy at the grocery store and just make it yourself. Take it on a boat if you're pontooning, you're picnicking, you're tailgating. Easy things to do. Doing a little quick dinner in the evening, you want to go to somebody to bring your potluck, easy thing to bring. No one else is doing it, so it's easy. Christy over here has something else.
I'll save the taste testing.
We took the slice of the same baguette, brushed it with olive oil, rubbed a little bit of garlic on it, toasted it, and now she's going to take some of our Boursin cheese or any kind of soft cheese you want. Smear that on top if you would, please.
Schmear.
Schmear.
That's my job right now. And I already taste tested the cheese, and I approved it. So Christy approved cheese, and that's it.
No, we're going to add to it.
Sorry.
And now we're going to take slices of the red bell pepper that's been roasted. You buy it at the grocery store. Use 1 or 2, whatever you want. This is a sweet bell, so there's no heat involved. It makes a nice, pretty presentation. If you want to put a little leaf with it or something like arugula or anything else, it's an easy way to go.
Well, bam. And it's something so simple that you can just kind of put out and you look like you were fancy.
Absolutely.
I'll make a couple more to make it look good.
She should do that. Now, Chris, you and I have a little fun over here for a second.
That sounds good to me.
We'll hide the knife. So what we're going to do is, this is flour, water, salt, yeast. This is what the base of any French bread is. So this is after baking, this is before baking. And if you want, do me a favor, humor me, eat that.
Eat it?
Eat it.
I want to eat a piece of dough. I love to eat dough.
What are you tasting?
Thank you.
Salt.
Well, there's some salt in it. There's yeast. It's flour, water, salt, yeast. Now, let me have that. We'll put that down here. Oops, take that up. Try that now. Tastes the same?
No, it's got more of a sourdough to me.
Well, it's got a tang to it because there's a pre-fermented dough, and that's all part of the same ingredients. But because you're tasting the difference between it being after-baked and this it's caramelized, and the more crust you have, the more flavors you get.
Wow.
So like if you were to take this versus a burned piece of toast, same ingredients, uniquely different flavors.
Where's it's got a little sourdough tang to me, though. Where's that coming from?
From the pre-fermented dough.
The what?
Well, pre-fermented dough. We actually make dough about 18 hours ahead of time. Add a segment to it, and then we add more flour, water, salt, yeast. And it's all, that's the only 4 ingredients in there. Basic bread is just 4 ingredients. Everything else is an add-in.
Delicious. Now, how do you make it look so pretty?
A razor blade.
Oh, for real?
You do. You actually take a razor blade and you undercut it like this in long overlapping stripes. You get these things called wings. And so you're getting a different texture at every spot. And if you do it really well, you see we're getting more of an edge there. That's really what I'd like. But happily, I sleep next to my wife at night, so I trust other people do it. And they're doing a great job. And I'm happy to sleep at night.
But I mean, could someone do this at home if they chose to, or is it?
I wouldn't advise playing with a razor blade at home.
But if
Bad things happen with razor blades.
But you could make this into the little buns, right?
Oh yeah, that's what we're going to do right now. Matter of fact, here's a piece for you, a piece for me. We're going to move this out to the front.
And show me you had like a little strategy down before this.
What you do is, you're making a cup with your hand. You're holding it in a little cage. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
It doesn't matter.
No, which one are you?
Right.
So you're left-handed. Let's use your left hand.
Okay.
I'm right-handed, so what I want you to do is put your hand down. Notice how I'm making a little cage. I've got my fingers curled underneath.
Okay.
And we're going to go around in kind of a slow circle, wax on. Your fingers aren't curled underneath. You're palming it like a basketball. Keeping the downward pressure on it. And you see how it's kind of gathering in off my hands right now?
Kind of, yeah.
I can.
And then you just go a little bit faster, and it's a nice round little ball.
See,
You're palming. You're
know,
palming.
I
This is
couldn't-
not basketball.
Oh, I like that he hit his hand out of the way.
Now, this is how they used to make it 100 years ago.
They just kept tucking it under.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and you think about it, it really isn't a big difference. I think this gets you a little bit tighter, and it's sort of like, I use the sausage example. If you have a casing that's designed for a 10-pound sausage and you throw 8 pounds in, it's going to be kind of flabby. But if you push that extra pound there, put 11 pounds in there, it's full of energy, it's bursting, it's ready to grow into this beautiful baguette.
I want to try this. I want to try this.
All right.
Cut me off a piece. Scooch over. I'm
So while
coming in
she's doing
here.
that, tell us some more about Breadsmith, some of the great breads you have there, and what else is available.
Well, everything we do there, literally we make it from scratch, fresh every day. So when you come in, all these things were just made last night. The night crew comes in, the mixer comes in around 5:30, starts mixing. The bench crew starts shaping around 8. The first bread starts in the oven around 8:45. By 4 o'clock in the morning, the van's loaded, going out to the hospitals, to the grocery stores. We come in at 5:30, start opening the store. The sign says we don't open until 7, but if you show up earlier with money, I will take it.
And we've seen that happen too.
Yes, exactly.
I've been one of those people.
So how you doing, Christy? Is it working?
I think so.
Lift your hand. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. Really
It's getting
good.
there. How do you?
Now maybe it'd be easier if you do it with a really small piece. Can you do that with that one?
Yeah,
No.
Chris, do it with that one.
Do that one, Chris. If you do it, it just looks like that. Here's a little ball for you.
That one, I guess I can kind of do.
Because you're overthinking
think
the
I
other one is
need-
what happens. Oh, no, you don't need any more flour.
I do. I
Oh,
want it
no,
on
no,
there.
no. You want that adhesion against, in our case, we use maple tables here. And so we want the adhesion. If you're doing this tablecloth, it would just go all over the place.
Oh yeah, look how fast and speedy I am now.
Is she doing better? No.
Is it better?
It looks better.
Now, if you're going to make this sandwich, let's go back to this for a second
Okay,
real quick.
I'll move out of the way. I'm just gonna play with this one piece.
So what you're going to do is you're going to cut off the top third. And you always want to start off carefully because you don't want to cut yourself. Come down. Like I said, typically I leave a hinge, but if you want to for ease, you can certainly cut it off. It's not that hard. Just
That looks so good.
oh, by the
Bam.
way, these are the air holes Christy was talking about. We'll get to that in just a second.
Okay.
Watch out, Chris. I don't want to
that's
create
what-
Harry Curry on you.
That's what you want. That's what happens when the bread has had enough time in the proofing, or is that
The proofing. Whoa.
does that come from the
It
yeast?
does and it doesn't. Part of it is the pre-fermented dough. Because if you were to just take flour, water, salt, yeast, mix it, wait 3 hours and shape it, you wouldn't get these big ovules. That's what the air holes are called, ovules in there. And if you do it with a pre-fermented dough like we do, it gets bigger ovules.
So good.
Smell that.
It smells really, really good.
Isn't that great?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Do you want a piece of that to eat?
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna
Oh.
get this little flapperoo that's over
Yeah,
here.
here's our little flapperoo. Now, Chris, if you would help me, I want you just to pull out some of the stuffing, leave some of the walls intact. This is what we do for the sandwich. We create a well. Just pull that
Okay.
out.
What do you do with the extras?
You can do anything you want with it. In my case, last night I threw it away because I had fresh bread at home.
Oh my gosh! I hope that you don't do that again. You can just
Yeah,
call me next time, and I'll put it in my
exactly.
soup.
Well, just come on over. We'll give you all of our leftovers. We get fresh bread every day at our house. But that's how they do it in Europe. If you walk down the street, you see everyone carrying fresh bread.
Yeah.
We can use it for making breadcrumbs with it, anything you want. And so he created this really nice well right here. And you start it by putting your goat cheese in here and just smear it along the bottom. I used a spoon. And that way if there's too much moisture, it doesn't go through the bottom. Then you start layering up any way you want. Your artichoke hearts, you can buy them just regular chokes, your regular hearts, or you can buy them quartered. I went with the quartered and I chopped them up finely. That's why in here you're seeing more of a little dice in there.
Yeah.
The arugula was a little bit dry, but with the moisture from the artichoke hearts and also the peppers,
Right.
it's a nice moist presentation now.
And you said to let it sit overnight, correct?
Yep, you want to let it sit overnight in the fridge,
And why? Just let the.
everything meld together. And so then when you eat it the next day, you haven't tried it yet, Chris?
I was
No.
just gonna say,
Um,
can you
I don't
excuse
know.
me? 'Cause I want
Yeah.
I
to
like
try it.
peppers.
Sweet
I don't like peppers. So
Sweet peppers.
I'm gonna eat around the peppers.
Oh, no, 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 no.
I'm gonna eat around the peppers. Let's remind people where you're located
Yes.
and And also why they should stop. Well, they should stop in because they just saw. But where are you located?
We're in 1617 32nd Avenue South, right at the corner of 17th Street and 32nd Avenue. We're right next door to Papa Murphy's, Budding Chiropractic, the Best Friend's Closet, Cold Stone. Right there, 2 blocks west of Hornbachers on the north side. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 to 7, Saturdays till 4.
Thank you, Rob.
Oh, and at farmers markets nearby in the summertime. We've already started Detroit Lakes Tuesdays and Saturdays.
Don't forget to go and stop by their location. We're going to mow this down, and when we come back, we're going to be talking about swimming safety for kids.